This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Piscean, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate with you, Pisces. You're dealing with a Gemini, Pisces. Or are you a Gemini with Pisces in your chart? You definitely have a water sign this week. Pisces, this could be you. You could be studying for an exam. Maybe you're cramming and maybe you're drinking coffee, a lot of caffeine to stay up for this test. Pisces, I'm struggling not to say Capricorn or Cancer. So I think some of you are dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer. I think you might have a pet. Do you have a cat, Pisces? Let me backtrack a little bit. This reading is guaranteed gonna, contain some sensitive subject matter. If you feel like you're not in the headspace to hear sensitive subject matter, here's your opportunity to click off. Let me also let you know that this is a 7-day forecast. Not everything happens at the same time for everybody, so listen to this with an open mind and understand that sometimes it may not initially resonate because it hasn't had a chance to. So allow the situations to play out. Take from the reading what's genuinely yours, and what is not, let it go. Also, I don't know, I just lost my thought. Maybe that's something that you might be dealing with. Maybe you kind of get sidetracked or distracted when you're talking. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody with a short attention span. I was mentioning you have a pet. Money is on your mind this week, and so is your work, and maybe even your love life. Pisces, I think you might be meeting someone this week that you really love, or maybe there was somebody that you really did love with all of your heart. Maybe you guys are parting ways. Oh, maybe this is the legal situation that I'm seeing. Pisces, I think you might be going to court. Be careful of fast driving, because I think I'm seeing like a fender bender. Some of you, this is a Leo. You might be getting into it with a Leo at work. Okay, let's see what's going on with this situation. Somebody drinking and driving. Who is this? This is Pisces. I think you might be dealing with somebody that's drinking and driving. Somebody's driving under the influence. And this might be an Aries. Somebody has kids, or I promise you, like I said, you have animals, pets. This might be the father of your child, possibly. What's going on? Like somebody is under the influence. I see something here with like a car crash, a collision. Somebody getting workers' comp. What's going on here? This is, keep in mind, this is either going on with you directly or this is going on around you. Virgo wants to pop up in your reading. So some of you are dealing with a Virgo. Maybe you're a Virgo sun. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart. There's definitely a Virgo here for some of you, and a fire sign. And here you are. Pisces, the water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I think there's somebody that might be trying to reach out to you this week, Pisces Nation. You might hear from maybe the father of your children, or you might hear from your kids. Let's see what's happening here. I think somebody is, yeah, somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while. It could be a work colleague, possibly. I think somebody might be keeping you waiting. I see that somebody is returning, but they're going to be slow about it. Slow to maybe say something to you. So in other words, I think that maybe you haven't spoken to someone in a while. In fact, maybe you blocked them. And maybe you haven't seen them in a while because you haven't wanted to. Maybe somebody owes you money, Pisces. Okay. 7 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and then you have 3 of Swords. Somebody lose somebody. I feel like somebody may have passed away. What's going on for Pisces? Somebody, I think you're annoyed. Or somebody's trying to annoy you this week. Aries, Pisces. Some of you are on the Aries-Pisces cusp. I'll say that. Maybe that's what I'm witnessing here. Aries-Pisces. Maybe you're born in the month of March. Or you have a kid that's an Aries-Pisces. You have a kid that's an Aries and one that's a Pisces. I don't know. Anyway, I think that somebody is having closure issues. I think that maybe you used to be with somebody. Yeah, you used to have a friendship, a relationship with someone. And maybe things are difficult between you and this person because you feel like they're egocentric. Maybe you guys don't share the same perspectives, maybe on raising the children, or just maybe in life in general. Maybe you feel like you guys are veering off into different paths. Maybe you feel like it's time to go your separate ways. Maybe you feel like this is somebody that doesn't listen to you. And maybe if they did, maybe you feel like they learned something new. So I think that somebody this week may get to see their shadow side. Somebody may get to see their own darkness within themselves. And I think that somebody may, you know, have to deal with that or have to face that this week. I think you might be dealing with somebody who is very manipulative and very possessive. And maybe this is somebody that's clinging on to you in some type of way, or yeah, clinging too tightly to you. And maybe there's somebody that you wish would let go, because you see how he's got this ribbon and he's looking at her like he's clinging too tightly. Somebody that you broke away from, you split from somebody, and they're clinging. They're possessive. They want to control you. Or this is somebody bringing up old stuff. Old things might get dredged up this week. Pisces Nation. For some of you, you have a third-party situation. Somebody's trying to block your connection. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's see what the 7 of Swords is about. Because you do have somebody watching you, commenting on what you're doing, trying to create insecurities. I think that somebody feels insecure that they're losing you, Pisces. Some of you, you're married or you're in a long-term relationship with somebody. What's going on here? Yes. Somebody feels insecure. They're holding on too tightly to you. Somebody feels controlled, stifled by somebody. Maybe by your ex. Somebody. And you do have some nosy people around you. There's a lot of gossip. Or you have people wondering about you, asking about you, looking into your situation. I think that that might be a third party, or this is more than one person that's just nosy. People want to know the tea about what's going on in your situation. I think at the right time you'll say something here. But it looks like somebody's past consequences kind of catch up with them this week. Let me see what's going on. Are you breaking up from somebody? Is there a separation? What's going on? That's just what I sensed, that might be what's going on. Okay, soulmate. Yeah. There is a need to heal and release the past. I think somebody wants to try again this week. Pisces. We must be talking about an Aries. There's a Scorpio. Some of you Pisces are dealing with a Scorpio. Yep, somebody's double dealing in this situation. This could be somebody throwing jabs at you. This might be some type of thing going on online. It's like somebody's slandering your name. And that might be how somebody's dark side is revealed with this situation. Somebody did. They said something to really irritate you. Okay, you got Three of Swords not once but twice. I think you have bad blood between you and somebody. For some of you, this is some issues going on with your children. Or like I said, this is your child's other parent. They're trying to control everything that you do. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that it will all work out for the best. So yeah, this week I think that you're taking some time to think. You might need some time to reflect on some things. But I think that, yeah, it's old issues that are creating blockages and frustration in your relationship. Something comes back this week that may need to be dealt with or looked at. You've disciplined your kid about something. They do the same thing this week. It comes up. This could be your kids are stressing you out. Or this is a family member. The father of your child is stressing you out. You got some tense situations here. For some of you, this might be with a landlord. Maybe, you know, that might be where you're having an issue. Is with your living situation. Something's stressing you out. You're under a lot of pressure. Maybe to be the breadwinner. Did I say somebody drinks a lot? I think so. But like I said, basically things get brought right back up. Whatever was an issue in the past becomes an issue this week. Definitely a Scorpio. Yep, exactly. Persistence. I don't know, that at first glance it looked like that said laugh. I think that somebody is super persistent. They don't know when to stop. They keep throwing jabs or they keep saying stuff. Yep, mother, wife, sister, daughter. This is, like I said, somebody close to you. And let's talk about it. Somebody's doing magic on you. That could be who's very persistent. Persistently doing magic on you. Let's see what's going on. I think that someone does want someone to listen. This could be your spouse or your partner treating you like a child. Maybe this is an adult that feels treated like a child, or this is a child that wishes that maybe you would listen rather than ordering them around. So let's put it this way. I think you might be giving some space between you and your kids, you and a family member, whomever this is, sibling, because of stress. You got some tense situation. You're under a lot of pressure. And I think you might be deciding to detach from drama. Because I think that somebody might be playing the victim card this week, pulling that victim card. And I think that you're just kind of irritated by it. And you're like, you know what? I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time for you playing victim. So in other words, I think somebody might be throwing stones and hiding their hand, covering up something. Your guides are saying it might be better for you to choose peace and take the high road in a situation rather than to participate in the drama. Because somebody is really bringing it on thick this week. And for some of you, it's because somebody is very flirtatious. They're flirting with somebody. Possibly right in front of your face. Okay? In a relationship, I think that that's the issue. A third party. There's somebody on the outside of this that's stressing you guys out. Forgiving and learning, let go of the old. This might be what you're fighting about, arguing about. Like I said, old situations are being dredged up this week. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So if this is you in a love relationship, this could even be you're giving each other space in order to work through some old issues. Like I said, those get brought back up this week. Whatever drama, frustration that you're going through in your relationship, I think that before the end of the 7 days, maybe you guys might be making up. Maybe. Doesn't necessarily mean like you'll be in a relationship, but maybe you might find a way to coexist with somebody that you feel is just completely difficult to deal with and is constantly challenging you or challenging your authority, your parenting. Something here is going on with a car. That's what I mean. Did you get into a car accident? Oh, this is okay. You see this? How he's got this string here, and it's here too. This is somebody that you're married to, the Lovers. There's a Gemini. Aries, Gemini. Okay, Aries and Gemini are going to be significant. There's the third party. For some of you, that might be your dad that's interfering in your relationship. This is like a dad that's overprotective, overbearing of their children. And there's a kid that feels like they're being controlled. This could be a young adult child. They feel like you're ordering them around. Or like I said, not hearing them out, not listening to them. It's either somebody passed away, or there's something here that you're laying to rest. You're going to the cemetery. What is going on? If I didn't mention an Aquarius, I see an air sign. I did say Gemini. What's going on? Okay, I guess we're going to talk about something else here. No, what is this? There's a child that really does feel betrayed about something. Oh, this might be a kid that feels compared to their siblings. And that might be what causes a child to feel hurt or to feel unloved. There's a child that would like to, that has a lot of unexpressed emotion about something, and it might be a good idea to maybe hear your child out or listen. There's a child that wants you to hear something that they have to say, but they feel like maybe you take sides. You don't consider something that they have to say. It feels like it's this type of thing. You definitely have somebody running their mouth, gossiping. This is a parent that is like, there's an authority figure. I promise you, somebody feels talked to like a child, or feels like somebody talks down to them. They're condescending in some type of way. Maybe you feel like it's your boss. And hopefully this is not you dating somebody that you work with, Pisces. I just don't think that might be a good idea. Is your car out of order? Because that's kind of like what I sense that might be going on. I'm trying to see what's going on here. I think you might be strategizing a way out, honestly. I think some of you might not be happy where you live, and maybe you're ready to get out of a lease. I talked to you about a landlord. Maybe you feel stuck in a lease. You feel stuck in a living arrangement. I think you want out. And I think somebody might be trying to block you from leaving. Pisces, you're stressed out. You don't want to be in your living situation, but you're like in a lease, or you're in a contract. For some of you, it's your car. And maybe you're having some issues paying for a vehicle. Your financial situation is thrown off this week. Feels like you're out of budget. And it might have something to do because of the fact that maybe you're putting money into your car this week. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. A car accident. Definitely a situation going on with the Lover. Okay, you got the Lovers here once again. I don't know. You might be having a lover's quarrel with somebody. You might need to take a breather, take a break from somebody this week, because they're really getting on your nerves. They're really irritating you. And yeah, oppression. I got the same card for Aries. So some of you, that's what I mean. Your situation either involves an Aries, Or you are the Pisces Aries. What's going on, Holy Spirit, for the Pisces? Temporary obstacles. Financially, this is what I feel like you might be encountering. Maybe there's something that you're wanting to work on. You're trying to make some type of progress or headway here with a financial situation. And especially, let's say, if you do own your own business, you're an entrepreneur. I think maybe you have been investing in your business, or maybe this is you. Maybe this is something that you want to do. Maybe that's a goal of yours. I think financially, whatever you're going through with your health or with a financial situation, I think that you're going to rise above this. But I feel like there's, again, a temporary obstacle. I think you're going to get on the other side of this. And if there's some type of project that you're working on, I think you might be close to finishing it this week. It feels like something has been up in the air for you. Something has seemed uncertain, and maybe it's been holding up your finances and blocking you from moving forward. I definitely feel like you're going to take the initiative on something, and it's going to help you financially. It's going to help you career-wise. But I kind of feel like, yeah, you've been having some financial challenges. You're going to be able to find a way to move forward. Now, whatever this is with an old situation, this is what I mean. Something is returning. Something gets brought up again. Or this is an ex of yours. You and your partner, you and whomever this is, you and a family member, you're at odds with some things. And I just think that something is brought up again. I think that there's something that you might need to discuss with someone. For some of you, this is old childhood issues. Maybe you might be thinking of going to get counseling about something or get advice about something here having to do with your childhood, old situations. Maybe you feel like there's maybe you feel like you have a parent that put others first, or a family member here that puts everybody first. And there's a kid here that feels like, I don't know, like they're not being paid attention to. It just feels like it's that type of thing. Yeah, attention to detail. There's a kid that wants more attention. Okay, yeah, somebody said something that you took offense to. Like I said, it's something old. Oh, you need some discipline. Maybe you're not organized, or like I said, you're getting on your kid's case about something. Okay, I think I see what's going on. I think that if this is a child, or whoever this is, there's a kid that you want to see be their best. I think that there is a child, a parent, whatever this is, that is maybe trying to bring out the best in a child, or wants the best for their own children. Maybe wants your child's other parent to be more attentive, but they're not. They're distracted by other people, other situations, maybe by their work. I think discipline is going to take you far this week. Okay, because it looks like there might be some things that are coming up this week that distract you. This could be, like I said, family members. It could be a work colleague, whatever. But I think that this is the week where you're going to need to be flexible and go with the flow and adapt to some changes, because it feels like there's definitely some changes that are coming in this week. Some of you, maybe you might be thinking about changing your title, your position. I think that there's something else that maybe you want to do, or you want out of something. You want out of a contract. Something's going to bring you back down memory lane. Maybe you're looking at a lot of pictures. I did say somebody may have passed. It's going to, yeah, something's going to cause you to, you're looking at old childhood photos. The reason that somebody is being so possessive. Okay, so let's say if nobody died, nobody passed. Somebody's taking a breakup really hard. There's a lot of regret and sadness. And there might be a picture, maybe a song, or a childhood memory that brings up the past, and it might cause you to feel very emotional this week. Or somebody is feeling this way about you. So it looks like this really has a lot to do with, like I said before, a love relationship. There's some sadness over a breakup. Somebody doesn't have clarity, or someone's not being honest. Somebody would like a breakthrough this week, but maybe they feel like there's no possible way to get that from you because maybe you've lost touch with this person, you're not in communication, or communication is just very difficult. Maybe somebody feels like they're not able to communicate without being insulted or put down. And so I think that somebody's going to be a little bit standoffish this week because they're hurt, and maybe they don't want you to know how hurt they are. Some of you, maybe you lost a pet, because it looks like you're grieving over something or someone. Someone may have passed. You're looking at pictures of a pet. Something's causing you a lot of pain and frustration. Well, if you broke up with somebody, singles, I think honestly somebody wants to come back. They want to give this a chance again. This is somebody you were married to, or you are married to this person. There's a reconciliation. Somebody's really missing you, really grieved over the situation that maybe you guys have lost touch. Or like I said, you can't talk to this person and get to a resolution. Death of a king, somebody passed away. Somebody that really meant a lot to you. This is, even if you did lose someone through death, something comes up. Like I said, old pictures, old memories. You're visiting somebody's grave site. Yeah, it feels like you're going to the cemetery. Or you live near a cemetery. Something here regarding somebody's passing is going to be relevant in some type of way. So, we talked about discipline. We talked about a stagnant routine. I think that this is definitely a week where you're breaking out of that. I think it's your routine that's blocking you from being able to make the money that you want, or blocking you from a particular goal or aspiration. But this is definitely a week where you guys want you to focus on creating or managing a budget. Because it looks like, again, your finances, okay, the fog. I think you have some type of mental fog about something, or you just can't seem to figure out a way to get your finances in check. I think that this is definitely a week where you're going to be figuring that out, or something is going to force you to have the discipline to maintain some type of schedule or discipline or attention to particular detail. Something's throwing you off this week. Again, short attention span, foggy thinking, or you're feeling dizzy. You might be making costly mistakes at work because, I don't know, maybe you're not paying attention to detail right now, or you're not feeling disciplined about something. And I just feel like there's somebody's face that you just might have to come face to face with, somebody that thinks that they're funny. It looks like there might be an opportunity to repair the damage, or this is somebody that wants to repair the damage so that you guys can coexist. Let's see, Holy Spirit, what else is going on for the Pisces? Ooh, a Pisces rising? Okay. Is it your vision? Maybe you can't see. Are you in class and maybe you forgot your glasses? Maybe you're going to get an eye exam. This is definitely a week where your commitment to something is going to be tested. Or there's somebody that you're in a relationship with and you find out that they're not committed. It doesn't have to be that you're in a, this could be something that you're observing. Because remember, I was saying somebody's nosy. They want to know the tea. Maybe this is you observing something. Maybe this is not this going on with you directly. I did mention that there's a third party. Let's say if you're in separation from somebody, this might be their story. It may not resonate for you in particular, but you're tied to this situation. You might not be feeling exactly prepared. I think you might be preparing for some type of an exam or a court situation. I think a court situation, a legal situation, again, something tied to your living situation is burdening you this week. I think that there might be some people that you're irritated with, especially if this is like an ex or this is somebody you co-parent children with. You might have to work in partnership with this person. There might be a need for teamwork. Or this is a situation where maybe you just want to be a powerful co-parent with somebody, but there's challenges within this situation. There's some fear here also about a health situation. Pisces, this week there might be some issues with digestion, constipation. I'm going to say something so random and I don't know how else to put it. And I'm an air sign, so I tend to be very direct. I think that maybe you're scared to go to the bathroom. Are you constipated? You're definitely having some issues with your home. Maybe you're, repairing the damage. Do you have some damage to your home? Maybe that's what's keeping you from moving forward. Maybe that's why you're upset with your landlord or an authority figure. Is this like a law enforcement possibly? I think you're going to be getting out of, like I said, some type of a financial situation. You have some type of debt that maybe you're trying to pay off with something. I think you're going to find a solution to that this week. Or this is you bailing somebody else out. Maybe this is your brother, like I said, a family member. Somebody might be borrowing money from you this week. They don't have enough. They're going to be looking at you. Cooperate. Yeah, I think that you may have to cooperate with somebody or find a way, like I said, to coexist with somebody this week. It could even be a friendship. And I promise you, somebody wants to maybe apologize or come back together with you. You might get some type of understanding, especially if it might be that you might need to listen and hear somebody out. And that might clear up some type of drama because somebody might have the wrong impression about something or heard something through the grapevine and it wasn't true. It might mean that you might have to talk about something. This is definitely surrounding children. Some of you, if you've been waiting to hear back from a job, it feels like you might be getting the answer that you need that helps you. You might be getting the answer that you need about a job. Some of you, you're trying to rush something here. Maybe you're trying to rush ahead with something. I think that with some type of success, your guides are saying you might need some patience with something. And if you are rushing, I think that there might be some type of negative consequence. Again, this has something to do with driving, not paying attention, feeling like you're rushed or hurried. Slow down on the road for sure. I think this could even be a student of yours. I mean, not of yours. Maybe you are a teacher. Student, sibling, you wish that they would cooperate. I think there's somebody that does not want to cooperate. I think there's somebody that does not, this is a kid that does not want to listen. Or they lack discipline. That's what I mean. Something is going to get on your nerves this week. If you are studying for an exam, I think you might get the clarity that you need about something. Clear thinking. Yeah, it feels like, again, you have some type of foggy thinking, or you're unsure about how to figure something out, or you don't understand what someone is saying to you. I think you're going to get the clarity that you need in order to move forward. Or figure out how to get out of some type of stagnant routine that's blocking you and creating delays for you. I think there's something going on in your home, especially. There is. Did I say something about a job interview? I think that there is a new opportunity that comes in for you. That you're seizing the opportunity, you have a goal that maybe you have in mind, and I think you're going to work toward this goal. Or have the discipline to follow through with a goal. Because this looks like, wow, you got the Three of Swords again. I think this might be like a weight loss goal, Pisces. I think you're going to hear back from the job that maybe you've been waiting to hear from. I think you're going to hear the answer to that. You might have a dental issue to take care of too. I promise you, somebody is doing magic. And this might not necessarily be like baneful stuff. I'm going to see what this is about. I think you might need to drink some more water. I don't know what this is about a death situation. Oh, we talked about a cemetery. We talked about somebody doing work. For some of you, and somebody being very persistent. For some of you, I think somebody is doing some type of destructive magic to you, Pisces Nation, or you're doing this to somebody. I promise you, somebody's doing work on you, and the work that they're doing is destructive, or you're doing this to somebody. To somebody that doesn't deserve it, by the way. This looks like this is being done out of jealousy. What's going on, Holy Spirit of Pisces? Somebody's trying to stop you, Pisces. And I think that you're unstoppable. And I think that that irks somebody. Somebody that is arrogant. I think this is definitely somebody that you're dealing with at work, or you have the wrong impression of somebody. Anyway, I think perseverance is going to be needed. You're putting in effort with something. I think with continued effort, you're going to see patience. But I think that there might be some difficulties here. You might have to try more than once. Maybe you're worried about failures, or you had a goal in mind, Pisces, and it didn't work out. I think your guys want you to be persistent with something. Because it looks like you're dealing with some problems this week. Oh, that's why they're telling you to be persistent. There's something that you're working toward. Persistence and discipline is going to be required. You're going to have to break out of your comfort zone, or break out of, like I said, a stagnant routine. I think that this is, I don't know if you feel like you need permission to cry. Maybe you feel like you can't cry. But I think that something might be pressing on your emotions, or somebody might be pressing your buttons this week, and it might give off an emotional response. Yeah, I think that if you have issues with your kid, I think your kid is going to make you very proud this week. Pisces, somebody too loud, somebody in your ear, somebody's nagging you this week. Or you have like a nagging cough. You might be having some earaches, Pisces. Or your kids, you sick. You might be, somebody around you is. It looks like you're having cramps. Maybe you might be getting your period this week, Pisces. You might be nervous that something is going on with your health. And I definitely feel like you're irritated with somebody because you feel like they're selfish. Yeah, I think you have a headache. I think you're stressed out. I think you're nervous about something. I really think you're nervous about a test. Or you're nervous about whether or not you should make the right decision. I think you might be freeing yourself from a lot of unnecessary worry. Because I think you're clinging to a lot of, you know what I mean, worry about something. Or you're worried about somebody maybe trying to get some revenge on you. I think that you're very angry this week. And I think you might be finding a way to heal that anger. I think you might be moving. I did talk about your living situation. Maybe you want to free yourself, like I said, from a lease. There's something about your home or your living situation that I don't feel like you're happy with. And maybe you're moving out from your partner. Maybe you are going through a breakup, or you did in the past, from somebody that you really do have a lot of love and affection for, whether it's a family member or whomever. But because of deception and red flags, I think that, you know, you're going your separate ways, or you're taking some time to think or figure out what your next moves are. But I definitely feel like you're moving. I don't know that you're happy that you're moving, or something is causing you a lot of emotion. I did say this is a very emotional week for you, and you might be feeling like you're doing everything by yourself. Or I promise you, there's a kid that might be misunderstood. They might need help with something, especially with their schoolwork, and maybe they're not asking for help. Or there's a kid that's in class and maybe there's a teacher that puts everybody first. There's a kid that feels put last. I'll put it that way, in some area of their life. Or this is you with a love relationship. You feel like your partner puts everybody else above you, treats you like a child, orders you around. Or like I said, it's a family member. Things are tense. You're able to figure out a financial situation. There's some instability here with your finances. Again, we're talking about budgeting out your money, managing your time better, because there's something here that you might need to change. Or there's somebody around you that you wish would change, and they might have an alcohol problem, and maybe that brings out the beast in this person. I think you, rather than bringing out the best in them, I think that there's somebody that's very critical, somebody that might really be focusing on your past. Especially if this is a kid, they might need some positive feedback with something. You might see a difference in your kids. Like I said, if this is a kid that feels like their parents don't listen, they feel ordered around. There's a kid here that might feel, again, might need that positive feedback. Or maybe this is your inner child that does. Somebody feels deflated, or feels like they're deflating their self-esteem in some type of way with the things that they say. I think that there's a kid that does feel stuck with something, stuck in class, feels maybe like they're a bit behind. It looks like whatever you're thinking about, Pisces, this week, it's causing you to react. Reactive patterns. Maybe there's some red flags that you might need to pay attention to with your kids. Or maybe it's with somebody that's around them. I think that there's somebody that is a headache to you this week because of the way that they act, or the way that they acted in the past, or the fact that they won't let the past go. I think that's going to be something that's just really irritating you. I definitely see somebody that I see fame, I see recognition. You could be dealing with somebody who is a public figure, possibly. I'm trying to see what's going on with this death situation, because somebody may have passed. I think you might be ending a contract. And definitely feel like somebody's going to be popping up on you again. If it's not like literally at your door, then this could definitely be online, like in your DMs, in your messages. I think you're going to see somebody, or in your feed. Since I'm talking about like an online situation, you haven't seen somebody in a minute, they pop up. But whatever is done in secret, whatever is done in the dark, is going to be revealed. It's going to be brought to the light. There's some type of secret that's being revealed this week. And I think that somebody might have the courage to come forward to say it. It may have something to do with a Leo. Like I did say, somebody could be misleading you, but I also feel like there's some type of evil that's being thrown at you. I did talk about persistence and somebody constantly working their magic. I think you're going to find a way to avert some type of evil this week. Somebody does get outed. The truth is revealed about something, and somebody ends up getting embarrassed. I also feel like this might be a week where you might be feeling self-conscious. Is that why you're going to the gym? Are you embarrassed to maybe show your body to somebody? Maybe somebody wants to be intimate with you, and maybe you're afraid to, like I said, show or be naked in front of somebody. I don't know. Something is being revealed. Are you taking pictures? You might be doing a lot on social media this week, Pisces. The Magician. That could be you. And like I said, it doesn't always have to be something evil. Some of you, I think you might be doing something for evil, and others of you, I think you're doing magic to better a situation, to fix something. This week, I think that there might be some embarrassment. Somebody is embarrassed, or they feel outed because they've been a thief. They haven't been doing the work. There's some copycats, especially online, especially in the tarot community. So I don't know, I'm seeing signs here. So there might be some things that trace back to the fact that somebody is a fraud here, a copycat. I promise you, somebody wants to be a copy of somebody. Yes, individuality. Somebody wants to be like somebody else. Doesn't want to do the work. Wants to, this could even be a kid copying at school or cheating at school in some type of way. Karma comes in this week. The truth is going to be seen about something. Like I said before, somebody's not doing the work. There's a copycat. Something's going to be revealed. It's going to be right in front of your face, or it's going to happen in public, where a lot of people see something here that's been hidden, that's been revealed, especially this secret deal situation. Energetic clearing. You do have some negative energy that's being thrown at you. For some of you, it's in the form of somebody being dramatic. They're bringing drama to your front door. But whatever this is, it's time to clear your energy. You might see things flow better once you do, because it feels like something is blocking your progress in some type of way, or somebody does want to. Opportunity and change. I feel like this is in terms of your career or a routine. I think you might see an opportunity to change something in your circumstances, and this is where you get some type of breakthrough, and this is where you get, it feels like you're happy, you're celebrating something. Something might be wrapping up or coming to a conclusion. I think you might be having somebody doing binding spells on you, and it might be time to cut some type of binding cord. Transformation. And that's when I feel like you'll see a transformation about something that's going on. No doubt you have a Scorpio. There's a Scorpio around you, a Scorpio that you're dealing with, or like I said, you're on the cusp. Signs and reminders. That's what I mean. Somebody passed away. This is your guardian angel. They're going to be, again, I said that you're going to be reconnecting with somebody that passed away. It might sound crazy, but what I mean by that is there might be some signs that come up, reminders, pictures, music, songs that brings you back down memory lane, or your childhood. Something is going to be brought up this week. Something from your past, or like I said, somebody that passed away, their name might be brought up again. All right, Holy Spirit. Any last thing for the Pisces nation? Yeah, definitely a water sign relationship. I did say a Virgo, and maybe music is like your imaginary friend, is your first love. It might be something that's soothing you emotionally. Like I said, this is a very emotional week. Maybe you might be isolating yourself from other people. Pisces, or someone in particular that you feel is just impossible to deal with. I promise you, somebody passed away. I don't know if you're losing somebody this week, or like I said, maybe somebody didn't pass and somebody's just really, I think somebody passed away, and you're going to be thinking about this person this week. Some nostalgia, childhood friend, whomever. All right, Holy Spirit. I think, yeah, there's a career change that you want to make. Oh, that's what I feel is the issue here with kids. Words have power. Somebody is putting down a child. I think it's not how you say it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. That might be what's really irking you. Somebody was really hard on you as a kid. Your father, or was just a heavy disciplinarian, or this is your boss that's very condescending. Watch your words this week. Be very mindful of the words that you say, especially to a child, because it feels like whomever this child is very sensitive. All right, Pisces Nation, well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. If you found that this reading was helpful, Pisces Nation, help me out by thumbs up in this video. Consider subbing to my channel if you haven't already. If you do decide to sub to my channel, Pisces, hit the post notification bell so that you do not miss an upload whenever I upload a video for you, a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Pisces Nation, for tuning in this week. I'll see y'all next week. Peace out, Pisces.
So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do.